What's up, everybody? We're gonna go through the aquaponics system with the fish and the anti-EO on the island of Maui for the kids of the Boys and Girls Club in Paukukalo. We're gonna show you the setup here, and I hope you kids enjoy. I'm here with my friend BJ.
How's it?
He's an ace with the aquaponics. He's the best guy I know, and he's gonna explain how everything works, the chemical process, the physical process, and what's the best part about the fish and what's the best part about the plants. All right. Okay. So BJ, why don't you explain what exactly you need to get a successful aquaponics system started?
Fish tank on the bottom. You're gonna need a submersible pump. Pump the water up.
Let's take a look at that. Pump. There's the pump.
Then you're gonna need a grow bed for your plants.
Okay.
You're gonna need a table for your grow bed to be elevated up on. Then you're gonna need some bell siphons. We'll show you how to make that later.
Can you show us that in a minute?
You're gonna need some cinder rocks. You can get that from Big Island or wherever you can find them. And you also need some fish.
Okay.
Use goldfish or tilapia. Depending on which kind of fish, you might need to put more, because depending on the fish, they don't produce enough waste.
So what do we got in this one?
We got some goldfish, we got some orandas, we got the telescope here.
Nice, chubby. This one's gonna make some waste.
We got the
Oranda. Yep.
oh.
So these guys are good. Would you say that goldfish are pretty good at making waste?
Goldfish do make a lot of waste, so if you like goldfish, that would be a plus. That would be really good for your aquaponics system. You have your fish that produce the waste, which is the nutrients for the plants.
Right.
Brings it to the top from the this to the pump. So this aerates the water so that the fish get oxygen.
Okay.
The return from the bell siphon is not enough, so we add this to the submersible pump for the oxygen.
So this is actually hooking up the fish a little bit.
Yes, they are. So when the water hits the surface of the water, it makes bubbles, which creates oxygen for the fish.
Wow.
So we have these valves also to control the water flow. You don't want too much or too little bit going in or out.
It won't be effective.
Yeah.
So this is perfect.
From the submersible pump. And then you have the plants, which takes all the bad stuff when the fish go to the bathroom.
Right.
The plants clean the water. The bacteria is the one that converts all of that waste into nutrients for the plants. And then we have the bell siphon, which drains the grow bed, giving the clean water back down.
It floods up, and this is a drain, you said?
Bell siphon.
Bell siphon.
So
Okay.
when the water hits a certain level, there's a small air pocket up here in the bell siphon. When the water fills up to a certain point, it grabs the air pocket, which will create a vacuum effect, and which will drain the whole grow bed, emptying all the water back down to the fish tank.
So this is actually...
So this is the brain of everything.
This is actually taller than this runoff
Higher
pipe.
than the drain pipe.
So when the water fills up, it pours in, but the air makes it become a vacuum.
So when you put this bell siphon on, it'll create a vacuum effect, which will drain everything back down.
Oh, that's why that water's coming out like that. And then it becomes faster. Okay, and then the water goes down up top.
So now the grow bed is draining everything back
Automatically, right?
automatically.
Just off of gravity.
Yes.
So this is actually taking care of itself then.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Pretty much just be to feed the fish, maintain your plants, pick whatever you need.
And the best part about these fish is that they get the clean water, and that creates what, less water changes for the fish?
Less water changes, and you're also recycling the water. You don't need to water your plants, obviously it waters itself.
Nice.
And you also get healthy fish.
So we're not wasting water at all.
Not wasting water. Only time you gotta fill up is evaporation from the sun.
Right.
That is normal anywhere else. So if we're gonna do a water change for the bigger pond, we added a bell siphon to this also.
Oh yeah, it's hidden in there, huh?
We also have a bigger bell siphon to go right over this to drain it. This is a bigger bell siphon.
That's big.
So when we want to drain it, we just put it right over the drain pipe, and then it'll do the
It'll drain it all, and we can, while it's draining, we could probably clean the sides of the pond.
The water will go down to the plants on this side, so we're not wasting no water. We're actually giving all the plants the water.
So it comes out here.
Yes, so it exits over there on that pipe
And makes these.
all the plants.
It makes these beautiful. So we really don't waste anything at all.
Not at all.
Not even a drop.
Not a drop at all.
So the water, everything gets used to feed plants. We got happy fish because they get clean water, and just whenever we do need to clean water, we can still give that to these plants out here.
Big or small, just depending on your fish tank. The bigger the tank, the better. You can put more grow beds. Put tilapia because they're edible, and also because they produce a lot of waste,
Nice.
which is really good for the plants.
So with tilapia, we can actually eat meat and have a salad bar.
vegetables, Yep.
So that is it. So once you get fish and vegetables, you can have a whole meal and not waste anything at all.
Yes.
Quick recap. We pump in, we feed the plants, and then in return, the plants give us
Clean water.
clean water for the fish. So that makes for happy
Masses of
fish.
the people moving, movement in a positive vibration, working and learning together. Aotearoa, New Zealand, land of the long white cloud, Maui. We the people love to sing and dance. Our homeward bound.
So you got the baby fish right here. We got them in this little. This is one of those baskets, right?
Yeah, this is one of the aquaponic baskets. You can put your fries in here, or if you want to isolate your fish,
Just so they
give them
don't.
a certain diet.
The benefit of having these extra water hyacinths in there, just because.
These are mostly for decoration, but they also will help take out all the bad stuff in the water when the fishes go to the bathroom.
Nice.
So it's also helping to clean the water.
So it's a filter that's in the
It's
water.
another filter.
Cool. Sometimes I see little bugs on those. What do you think about those?
The bugs is fine. They just want to have a home. It is good to hit them off if you want. The fish also.
Is that good?
Yes, it is.
It's good to have live food for
It is
the.
good to have live food.
They're like little shrimps almost. Is that
Yes,
good?
they're like shrimp.
So that's like free. I don't even have to buy fish food. I mean,
They'll actually multiply on these plants, and then the goldfish will just pick at them, and it's free food.
it's a free food. It's a good supplement in addition to feeding them. So they get like natural protein off of these roots right here.
Yep. They also pick at these roots.
Nice.
So when they're hungry and there's no food, they also just pick.
Come down and snack on some roots and eat some bugs off of them, the little freshwater shrimp. And this is what's going to happen if we leave them in here and they keep them going, right?
They just keep going, and sometimes you can't even.
What should I do when I see other little ones starting to form?
You can actually break them off from the roots down there. You can put them in another pot on the side and create another plant. You can also put them up here, start them, do whatever you want, give them to a friend.
These are
Yeah,
just
so these are the little keikis that you took off from the side, starting a whole new plant.
wow. So these will probably get that big someday,
They will get that big someday.
as long as we keep.
Feeding the fish and letting them produce the waste, it'll just feed your system and you just keep going.
That was super helpful. I thanks for coming by.
No
Pretty
problem.
easy. It's just one-time setup and easy maintenance. Then. All right. Thanks a lot, BJ. So, all right.
Rise up, open your eyes up, the children have to keep it on your guard. You have to rise up, open your eyes up, the children are rising to the top. It's one thing I half it out. Them the house the shame, I come to nice and up the dance. One more time, I half it out. Them with the house the shame, I never up will give up. No.